It's a great honor to be able to speak in front of you all today and to thank you for all that you do in Georgia Tech athletics. And so, as he said, I'm a fourth generation Georgia Tech student in my family. And even though grew up a Yellow Jacket, had a ton of gear, it really actually didn't play too big of a part in why I decided to come here. And most people don't believe me when I say that, but it's true. There's way more to Georgia Tech than just my family in my eyes. So in high school, I was heavily recruited by the University of Florida, Florida State, Ole Miss, Georgetown, and the University of, Mississippi State. And in track and field, all of these are top-notch schools that regularly make All-Americans, and so that's some stiff competition in choosing a college, and it was definitely the hardest decision of my life. And at the time of me deciding, my sister had already decided to come here, so my parents didn't put any pressure on me to continue the line of Georgia Tech students. So it was really just all up to me in deciding, and in the end, as you see, I'm here at Georgia Tech, and I decided to come here just because of how well-rounded this institute is. I get a degree that makes getting a great job effortless. I'm in Atlanta, so my quality of life is going to be great. There's tons to do, which is awesome. And of course, I have a coaching staff that's willing to work just as hard as I do to make all of my goals come true. And that the only limit in what I can do is the body that I'm in. And of course, there's basketball games at the Thriller Dome, which are tons of fun. I always sit right under the hoop. I get there early because the ESPN camera guy is right there, so I always get tons of TV time every game. It's a lot of fun. But the Alexander Tharp Fund obviously had a huge role in why I'm in here because, as I said, I'm out of state. Tallahassee, Florida, I live 10 minutes from the line. Still out of state, couldn't make any exceptions there. And my sister goes here as well. So, that's a pretty big financial burden to come here. So if it wasn't for the fund, I may have ended up staying in Tallahassee and going to Florida State, which would have been awful. And even worse, I never would have met any of my teammates who wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you and all that you do for the program. And these are my best friends that I do everything together with. And I can confidently say that, even though track's an individual sport and, a lot of the racing's on me, I would not have been able to accomplish nearly as much as I have if it wasn't for my teammates and the support that we give to each other and the camaraderie. And clearly, we do a lot across all of our athletics here at Tech. And I think we're just getting started. I see this school doing great things in the near future. And even in my time here, I've already seen the standards of success being raised here. And just everything's just, feeling really like we're in a great direction. And hopefully I can join this club soon after I graduate to keep it going for even more generations, to see how much Tech can do. And I know we're capable of a lot, so I'm really excited for that in the future. And once more, I really appreciate what all of you do for Georgia Tech, and go Jackets.